Good afternoon, Arizona. I'm Don Durgundy, and this is News Channel 1, your #1 source for real, hard-hitting news. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. Joining me, as always, is the brilliant and unstoppable Vivian Maddox. Vivian, it's another busy day in the world. What's the latest?
There is going to be a lot of talk about the new tariffs, and we will get into a whole show about it on Friday. But, Don, we've got a lot to cover today. From global conflicts and economic turmoil.
Overseas, tensions are at a breaking point in Eastern Europe. Russia has launched a series of new military drills near the Ukrainian border, sparking concerns of further escalation. NATO has responded by increasing its presence in the region, warning that any aggressive actions will be met with severe consequences. The situation remains volatile, and world leaders are scrambling to prevent a full-scale crisis.
And in the Middle East, Iran and Israel are once again on the brink of direct conflict following an airstrike near Damascus that both nations are blaming on each other. The United Nations is urging restraint. But experts fear that diplomatic talks are failing to de-escalate the situation.
Meanwhile, in Asia, China has announced a major expansion of its artificial island military bases in the South China Sea. The U.S. Navy has responded by increasing its patrols in the region, emphasizing that international waters remain open for navigation. This ongoing power struggle is raising concerns about long-term stability in the Pacific.
Back here in the U.S., political tensions are just as heated. The president is facing intense backlash after the latest round of economic policy changes. The administration has announced a new tax reform plan aimed at tackling the national deficit. But critics argue it unfairly impacts middle-class Americans. With an election on the horizon, both parties are digging in their heels for what's expected to be a brutal fight. Let's go over to Chase Storm with entertainment and music. Chase, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Vivian. Legendary musician Peter Frampton has announced his Let's Do It Again tour, marking his return to live performances after retiring in 2019 due to a diagnosis of inclusion body myositis. The tour includes 10 concerts across North America, with stops in New York, New Jersey, and other locations. Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal are set to star in a new Broadway production of Shakespeare's Othello, with performances scheduled to begin later this year. Oh yeah. My friends, welcome to the world of lights, cameras, and pure star power. I'm Chase Storm, and you are locked into the hottest music and entertainment scoop of the week. Today, I am pumped to introduce you to two rising stars from the Cyphe Films label. And let me tell you, these two are about to shake up the R&B scene in a big way. First up, Tishanda. If you took the elegance of Diana Ross, mixed it with the powerhouse vocals of Beyonce, and sprinkled in a little old school soul, you get this incredible artist. Her style, timeless. Her voice, velvet. With her new self-titled debut album out now, with hits like Stand and Roar, Shake That Rhythm, Heart on Fire, plus a few songs that will appear on the upcoming Cyphe Films movie trilogy called The Elf Pirates. This album is already turning heads and melting hearts. Then we've got Tyrone Jaxon, a man so smooth I'm convinced he doesn't walk, he glides. Picture this: gold-rimmed, dark-tinted glasses, a sharp fade, a voice like silk, and a vibe so sophisticated it makes jazz clubs jealous. His first self-titled album should be dropping soon, so keep your eyes and ears open for that one. But wait, here's where it gets even better. These two powerhouses have teamed up for a soul-stirring duet that's got everyone talking. Their song, The Soul's Design, isn't just music, it's an experience. The video, filmed right here in Tempe, with breathtaking landscapes, fiery sunsets, and a touch of mystical Arizona energy. The way their voices blend against those backdrops, it's pure magic. And guess what? We got 30 seconds of the music video queued up. So, let's not waste another second. Here's a taste of Tishanda and Tyrone Jaxon with The Soul's Design. Woo! I mean, come on. That's chemistry, that's artistry, that's a future Grammy in the making. If you haven't seen the full video yet, get on it. It's on YouTube right now. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. All right, folks, that's a wrap for today's Entertainment Buzz. I'm Chase Storm, bringing you the best, the freshest, and the most electrifying stories in music and film. Now back to Don and Vivian.
Thanks, Chase. Now let's throw it over to Rex with sports.
It's your main man, Rex Thunder, bringing the energy, the heat, and the heart-pounding action of the sports world straight to you. Strap in, sports fans, because we've got a stacked lineup of headlines hotter than a summer scrimmage in Death Valley. First up, let's talk NFL draft drama. The New York Giants are shaking things up. GM Joe Schoen says he's not ruling out drafting a quarterback at pick number 3, even after signing Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. What? You heard me right. Could this mean a big-name rookie is stepping in to challenge the vets? Only time will tell. But let's just say the Giants' quarterback room is looking more crowded than a tailgate on game day. And in the NBA, it's all about playoff positioning. The Western Conference is tighter than my gym shirt after arm day. Its Thunder and Clippers are locked in a battle royale, while in the East, Boston and Milwaukee are flexing for that number 1 seed. Get the popcorn ready because these last few games are going to be wild. Speaking of wild, March Madness is down to the Final Four. It's been a Cinderella story kind of year, and bracket busters are everywhere. Did your team make it? If so, congrats. If not, well, let's just say you're not alone. And let's not forget baseball. Opening day was electric. The Yankees, Dodgers, and Braves all crushed it, while Shohei Ohtani's first few at-bats as a Dodger have LA fans foaming at the mouth. It's a long season, but the boys of summer are back, and it feels good. Las Vegas Raiders are navigating their 2025 offseason following a disappointing 2024 season. The team is focusing on NFL free agency and the upcoming NFL draft, scheduled for April 24th to 26th. Additionally, NFL owners have implemented a new rule ensuring both teams will have possession during overtime in regular season and playoff games, with overtime periods now set to 10 minutes instead of 15. The Kansas City Chiefs have been awarded marketing and commercialization rights for the United Kingdom, Ireland, and Spain as part of the NFL's Global Markets program. This expansion increases the Chiefs' international presence to 7 countries, aiming to connect with fans in these new regions. New York Giants are making headlines as General Manager Joe Schoen remains open to selecting a quarterback with the number 3rd overall pick in the upcoming NFL draft. This decision comes despite the recent acquisitions of veteran quarterbacks Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston.
All right, folks. You've made it through the serious stuff. The sports, the entertainment. And now it's time to reward yourself with a little laughter. That's right. It's time for the funnies. And today, we're doing it dad joke style. Vivian, are you ready for this?
Don, I was born ready, but also slightly terrified of what you're about to unleash.
Vivian, please. These jokes are prime, grade A dad humor. I personally vetted each and every one of them for maximum eye-roll potential.
Great. Can't wait to cringe my way through this. Let's hear it.
All right, here we go. Joke number 1. Why don't skeletons fight each other?
I don't know, Don. Why?
Because they don't have the guts.
Oh, wow. We are starting off strong with this one.
You know that was a solid joke. Okay, next one. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Let me guess. Because he was outstanding in his field?
You stole my punchline. How dare you?
Womp, womp, womp. I've been on this show too long, Don.
All right, fine. Next joke. Why did the bicycle fall over?
Oh, come on. Because it was too tired?
You're ruining this segment.
No, I'm just making it faster.
Okay. I got a fresh one. What do you call a factory that makes good products?
I don't know, Don. What?
A satisfactory. Get it? Satisfactory.
You are really proud of that one, aren't you?
Vivian, that joke has layers. Like a cake. It's a delicious masterpiece.
Don, if you call a dad joke a delicious masterpiece one more time, I'm walking off this set.
Okay. Last one. This one's a classic. Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock-knock joke?
No.
He won the Nobel Prize. Bell. No.
And on that note, that's all the time we have for the funnies. Don, go home and rethink your life choices. Don, go home and rethink your life choices.
You love it. Admit it.
Rethink your life choices. I refuse. Now, let's get back to the actual news before we lose what's left of our dignity. Now, here's Tom with the weather.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Tom, bringing you the latest weather updates for Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. Let's dive right in. Phoenix. Today in Phoenix, we've seen cloudy skies with temperatures reaching a high of 64 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. Breezy conditions developed this afternoon, bringing a brief shower or two. This evening, expect temperatures to drop to around 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius. Tucson. In Tucson, it was partly sunny and cool, with a high of 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. Tonight, temperatures will fall to a low of 43 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees Celsius, under mostly clear skies. Flagstaff. Flagstaff experienced a sharp drop in temperatures with periods of snow throughout the day, accumulating 2 to 4 centimeters.
Hold up. Centimeters. Tom, what even is that? How much snow are we talking about? Are we buried alive, or did a snow cone explode?
Yeah, Tom, this is America. We use inches like normal people. You can't just throw the metric system at us like it's a pop quiz.
Okay, fine. Let me translate for you two. 2 to 4 centimeters is about an inch, maybe an inch and a half of snow.
See? Was that so hard, Tom? Now, we actually know what happened instead of feeling like we just failed a math test.
Noted. Anyway, the high reached 39 degrees Fahrenheit, and tonight, expect a low of 25 degrees Fahrenheit with lingering snow showers possible. Regional overview. A broad area of low pressure has been influencing our weather across the state, bringing cooler temperatures and precipitation, especially in the higher elevations. As we move into the evening, conditions are expected to gradually clear up, but temperatures will remain on the cooler side. Looking ahead. Over the next few days, anticipate a warming trend as high pressure begins to build over the region. By the weekend, temperatures are expected to return to more seasonable averages, with plenty of sunshine across the state. That's your weather update for today. Stay warm and have a great evening.
That's a wrap for today's edition of Channel 1 News. Remember, we bring you the facts and the fun. So stay curious, stay skeptical, and most importantly, don't just take my word for it. Go do your own research. Because knowing is half the battle. And the other half, probably misinformation. See you next time.